Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday morning, November 1st, 2020, daylight savings time, 11 o'clock. It is our Sunday meditation. I am Harvey Aronson, one of the founding resident teachers at Dawn Mountain. And we are coming to you virtually from our home during this period of COVID. And so we are doing a simple meditation. And the simple meditation is to be aware of our breathing and then rest in the process of breath. And we alternate that with a practice given to us by our teacher, Adzom Rinpoche, in Tibet, which is chanting Hung, Hung twice at our own pace and then doing it again and again. But before we start, we would like to chant our aspirations and a verse from Shanti Deva, and then I'll say a little bit more about the meditations. May all beings always have happiness and its causes. May all beings always be free of pain and its causes. May all beings always be pain-free and live happily. May no beings ever cling to those near nor spurn those far. For as long as space abides, as long as the world remains, just so long may I be there, resolving all beings' pain. And so we practice with the motivation that we are going to be helpful to others evenly, without bias, caring for others. And one of the ways that we can do that is certainly with cultivating love and compassion, joy, evenly towards all beings. But another is for us to be attentive. Attention allows us to be more aware of what's happening for us in our bodies, in our minds. Allows us to make choices in situations. Anything that optimizes our capacity to make a choice rather than be reactive, I think, is a good thing. You know, we're living in kind of radioactive times, and those of you who are not scientists but remember your high school physics or chemistry, radioactivity occurs because uranium is spitting out rays and particles at enormously high rates. And these rays and particles are hitting other molecules and, atoms of uranium and stimulating them to also spit out more particles and actually to break apart the nucleus of the uranium atom with more energy, and more energy comes out. It's a mutually reinforcing process. So in a reactor, what they do is they put in carbon rods, which absorb some of this energy. The more carbon rods, the more energy is absorbed, the less reactivity in the radioactive process, and you can actually graduate the amount of energy you've got available, so you can graduate the amount of heat that you're generating and use it to do things like boil water in a electricity generator. So meditation is, in a sense, making us into carbon rods. We are slowing down our own reactivity, and hopefully within society, if we're present, things can slow down so that there's not quite as much reactivity between individuals and groups of people. And Lord knows nowadays, as I just talked about, we would all benefit from less reactivity. You know, part of what's happening in the media is that they realize that they make money by getting people reactive. And so they encourage extreme positions. They generate extreme positions. They foster extreme positions. And it's a bit like catnip. The media is really throwing catnip at the unaware. And, you know, cats get very excited with catnip. It's very addictive. And people get very, very addicted to their Facebook pages and to their media and to their tweets, to the point of they don't know that they're just lapping up catnip like crazy. And they're becoming radioactive, to mix a couple of different metaphors. Radioactive catnip. So when we learn how to attend, we are slowing down our own internal processes. And a byproduct of that is that we can, over time, find that we are calmer in ourselves, and then a calming presence amongst others. So we do that by seeing the breath, noticing the breath, placing attention on the breath, and then settling in the breath. We do that sometimes, if it's comfortable, at a point 3 or 4 finger widths below the navel, which in the Tibetan tradition is called the do. 3 or 4 finger widths in from the skin. We just notice the process of breathing from there. That part of the body is moving as we breathe. We just notice the sensations very, very carefully, and then settle into those sensations. Just settle into the process of those sensations. With chanting Hung Hung, we do that each at our own pace, but we are uniting our attention, our mind, our breath, and our sound. All are merged together. We are placing everything in that conjunction of breath, sound, and attention. Now, whether it's with the breath or with the sounding, if there is any kind of thinking or emoting that's going on while we're practicing and developing attention, that's fine. We focus our attention on what is the object of our focus. Sometimes we will find that we actually get lost in the train of some kind of worry or daydream or recollection or nostalgia, planning. And then, interestingly enough, we will at a certain point recognize that we had gotten lost. And that is actually a mini awakening. And it's important to actually appreciate what that quality of awakening feels like. And with that awakening, we just bring our attention back to the object of our focus, whether it be the breath or the sound. So in terms of posture, we start by sensing how we are sitting. We come into the present by sensing the contact between our bottom and whatever is supporting it. We actually sense, what does that contact feel like? So many of us live in the zippity doodah of our minds and our brains, kind of place ourselves in our foreheads and above. And it's very, very helpful to start moving into the body, sensing the body contact with what is supporting it. Back is straight. If you're comfortable without support, you can sit without support with your back just naturally straight. If you find that support is helpful, you still want your back to be not rigid, but straight. We can imagine our head being held up by a string to the apex of space, but our chin tucked in just a little bit. Your eyes can be closed for this if you like, or open just a little bit. And then if it's comfortable for you to do it at the do, you can do it at the do. You're going to place your attention on the breath and then rest in the process of breathing. But if that is not that easy for you or that comfortable, find a place where it can be at the gateway of the nostrils and the nose and the throat. Find some place where you can place your attention on the breath and then rest in the process of breathing. Really become one with the process of breath. And we'll do this for maybe about 10 minutes. Om We'll do the dedication and blessing and read the names. By this good may I swiftly once become a great guru, lead all beings, everyone, to reach to that very ground. With all of you in mind, we light this lamp of clarity. May the glow of love, wisdom shine within us, everyone, till we all rise forth born in one enlightened mandala. And today, we hold all beings throughout space in our minds as we dedicate our merit, and we also dedicate our merit to Hugo Mario Parente and Silvanta Zardetto. All lamas, all sanghas, our skylit home, all suffering beings, Covid, Shantam, Kuruye, Soha. Salutations to all. Sylvia, Rolando, Nathaniel, Leah, Emma, Ed, Banana, and the Bardo, Reggie and Kay, Darren, Whitney, Gary, Emily, Vatana, Selwa, Monica, Eliza, Peter and his parents, Michael's mom, all suffering animals, Rebecca, Francis, Elizabeth, Sam, Vincent, Kurt, Christy, Sophia, Jack for work, Rinpoche, our lamas, our sangha, Emily, Gary, Bob, Nancy, David Pace and the Bardo, Sue Angleg's aunt, Sue Harvey and the Bardo, Angleg's niece, Candace Forshaw, Sharon Jackson and her family, Jerry and family, and Joanne Schneider and her family, and Bob. So we will do an Sean Connery. We will do an wishing well to all of us and all beings in our city, state, country, planet, and all beings throughout the universe. One At 12 noon, we will regather. Is that a new meeting, Emily, or is it a continuation of this meeting?
Same meeting, different YouTube.
Same meeting, different YouTube. So in at 12 noon, daylight savings time, we will gather for a Dharma conversation. All are welcome. If you're on YouTube, we invite you to Zoom to actually converse. I'll say a few words to start it, and then we'll have breakout rooms, and then we'll regroup. Let's see, coming up Tuesday, Election Day, Sharon will be talking about the benefits of meditation. On Friday at 2 p.m., available, you can find it on our Facebook page. There's an announcement of Jan Willis, who is a emeritus professor of Buddhist studies, She will be talking about race and Buddhism on, it's a Rockwell lecture for Rice University.
That's on Thursday, not Friday.
It's Thursday?
Yes.
Holy moly. Yikes. Is it at 2?
At 2 o'clock. Yes, sir.
Oh boy, I may need to reschedule some things. Thank you, Emily. Wow. And that's it for now. Am I forgetting anything?
We have a trauma retreat this weekend for those of you who are full cycles.
Yes. Thank you.
Your court meeting has been moved from the 22nd to the 15th because on the 22nd, we are going to have a benefit event, and you will be hearing about that very soon.
Yes, so we have a benefit coming up on the 22nd. Please be prepared. And that's going to be at 1 o'clock, right? On the 22nd?
Yes, 1 o'clock, and it's by donation. And do you want to tell them the title, Harvey?
You tell me the title.
It's Inspirations 2021, Reflect and Set Goals for the New Year.
Okay. Okie doke. So there you have it. Lovely to see everyone. We'll see everybody back in about 5 minutes.
Thank you, Harvey Law.
Thank you. Great to see everybody.
Good to see you, everybody. See you soon.
Thank you, Harvey.
Soon.
Thank you.